So today I'll be teaching you how to make your bar soap for laundry. Now, this method I'll be teaching you here can also be used to make your bathing soap also. It's just that we'll have a little bit of recipe variation. The ingredients we'll be using. So just have a little variation, just have a little difference in the ingredients that we'll be using for the bar soap production. I have my tin here. So this tin, I used it to measure my caustic soda. This is exactly 1 kg up to the lid and to the brim here. We have 1 kg of our caustic soda. So this same tin that I used to measure my caustic soda, I used it also to measure the water. So in here I have 3 of this. You fill this tin with water 3 times and you pour it here, and then you dissolve this same kg of caustic soda in here. Don't worry, I have all the measurements in the guide, so you can always refer back to the guide. Now let's get started. So I've dissolved my caustic soda. Can you see my caustic soda here? So this is my caustic soda, and I dissolved it. It's been soaked for more than 24 hours now. So you can actually soak your caustic soda for between 24 and 48 hours. You are good to go for your soap production. And I also have let me show you, I have my PK oil here. I don't know if you can see from here. This is my PK oil, that's palm kernel oil. This is my palm kernel oil of 5 liters. So we're making use of 5 liters of palm kernel oil for this. Yes, then I have my soda ash here. This is my soda ash that I've also dissolved for yesterday. I soaked it yesterday too. The same time I soaked this caustic soda. Yeah. So then the measurement for my soda ash is also 3 tin of water dissolved. 1 tin of soda ash dissolved in 3 tins of water, but at the end of the whole thing I used 2 tins of this. I measured 2 tins out, the soaked soda ash, 2 tins. So that's what we're using. We're using 2 tins of this tin milk of soda ash for our production here. Yeah, so the next thing we'll be doing now, I have my colors here. I have my blue color, sorry, I have my purple, and I have my green color here. This is my green color. Then I have glycerin here. I have this is my fragrance. This is 1 table of salt dissolved, 1 tablespoon dissolved in water. Can you see? In little water here. So what else? I think that's all that I'll be needing for this soap, this bar soap production here. So let's get started. So the first thing we'll be doing now, okay, then I have my molds. These are my molds here. I'm using this takeaway plastic, so there's really nothing for your first experiment. You can use takeaway plastics like this. So after that, you can now start, after perfecting your skills, then you can now start buying molds for your production. So the first thing we'll be doing now is, since I have my caustic soda dissolved completely here, I'll be pouring in my caustic soda here into my palm kernel oil that I melted it on low heat. So I melted my palm kernel oil. Let me show you here. So here is my palm kernel oil that I melted on low heat here. Can you see? Yeah, so it's cool already. It's cool now. So I'll be pouring in my caustic soda now. So here is my caustic soda I'll be pouring in. So you stir gently, please. Thereafter, I'll be pouring in my soda ash. Can you see it's already tracing? It's giving traces here now. It looks like pap. Can you see what we are doing here? Yeah, so this is exactly the way it will look like. Can you see here? So make sure you stir properly, you stir everything well. So now here, I want to divide this now into two. So I'm dividing it into two places because I want to give different colors. Wait. Can you see? Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to pour in one of my colors here. Can you see my color here that I've poured in? My glycerin here. I'm pouring in here. So you have to be very fast. Now I'll be adding my... Can you see what we are doing? I'll be adding my fragrance here. This is my fragrance. And I'm adding it also into the other solution. Please don't mind me. I really want to show you how it's being done here. Can you see? Can you see? So this is one part. Now let me show you how to design. We want to design just a little out of it. But before we do that, please let us add our salt. At least you can see a little bit. So I have two colors here. Can you see? They are still mixing. You have to be very fast so that it doesn't start solidifying. So let me show you exactly how the first design I want to do now. Let me show you how I'm going to do it so that you can always do yours too. So I'll be pouring in little of this. Can you see? In here, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I divided it into two. I hope you can see what I'm doing very well here. So the next side, I want to pour the second side of it. Can you see here? I'm pouring in my other color here. So I'm going to release it now. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So we have two colors at different sides. Then I take this spoon here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to draw a zigzag. Draw a zigzag. Draw a zigzag. Then come at this end also. Draw another zigzag. I hope you can see. So here I have my swirl. So what's next? I'll be pouring in the rest here. So I don't have too much solids here. Okay? The next one here. I'll be layering it with another color exactly. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Please don't forget to oil your mold. Oil your mold, please, before you pour in, so that it will be very easy for you to remove the soup from your mold. So there are different designs you can give. It all depends on you. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm sharing into molds already. So let's do another design here. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Let me show you. Can you see very well here? I put my divider here and I poured in soap, one soap to one side, and the other side here I'm pouring in the other color here. So you remove it gently. Can you see? Yeah, so this is it. So I'm doing that zigzag from one end here. Bring it like this, bring it like this, bring it like this, bring it like this, bring it like this. So from this other hand here to here, you bring it like this, bring it like this, bring it like this, bring it like this. So any design you want to give it, you are good to go to give it any design whatsoever you feel you want to give it. So I still have a lot of soaps here to share into molds. Let me see. So I'm almost good to go here. So the remaining here, so this is it. I just said I should show you the outcome of the soap that we did, and this is the third day of the soap, after making the soap. Can you see? We already have a solid soap. So I'll just be waiting for it to cure completely. Can you see this design here? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Can you see here? Yes. So that's it. Can you see? So I had to cut it according to I cut it to different sizes. Can you see it here? So same to you also. You can also do the same thing. You can also cut your soap into different batches, to different sizes. Can you see? So I said, let me show you the outcome of the soap.